Hi sweet friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl and I welcome you to our channel. We are so glad that you found us and we appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, we hope that you would consider subscribing and giving us a like and a comment. We post a new video every Monday and Friday. Today we're going to go thrifting, so let's go thrift at our local Goodwill and let me show you what I found. So many wonderful things at the thrift store today, and this is what I found. To start off with, I have this really cool old vintage rack. I thought this would be so cute in my nephew's room, Easton, or I thought I could maybe paint it white, distress it a little bit more, and then add it in my mudroom or outside. I thought it'd be really cute with maybe a watering can hanging from it. But this was let me see, I think it was about $5. Yes, $4.99. And I absolutely love this. And here's a look at the rest of the things that I got. I got a really pretty blue little cup, a sweet little glass pitcher, a beautiful dish, which you've seen in the beginning of the video, which I think is gorgeous. So excited to find that. And last but not least, this vase, which I'm going to DIY. So stick around and let me show you what I do with that. I absolutely love this plate. I think it would be perfect to use in the fall. I think it's perfect to use now. It's just a gorgeous piece of porcelain. I think the name on the back is Semi Porcelain. Royal Semi Porcelain. Love it so much. And then this picture, I just couldn't say no. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it would make a perfect addition to put lemonade in the summer. I just thought it was a great buy at $4.29. So let me show you how I styled this. So the next treasure I found was this beautiful blue little cup. And I'm usually not drawn to blue, but this just grabbed my eye. And to my surprise, when I turned it over, it said Mason's Ironstone, Crabtree and Evelyn, London. I was so excited to find this piece of beautiful ironstone, and I thought it'd be perfect to use in my Americana patriotic decor. So let me show you how I styled it in my 3-tier tray. I think it just fits perfectly in this tray. I thought it was so cute with the flags. I love it so much, and I'm so glad that I found this gorgeous piece of ironstone to add to my collection. Last but not least, I found this vase. And I've been looking for this shape for a long time because I wanted to try and DIY this vase and make it look like one of the Anthropology vases, the Minka vases. And so that's what I'm going to try to do now. Let me show you what the vases look like from Anthropology. I think they're gorgeous. I've been wanting one, and so I went to Hobby Lobby and grabbed this paper mache. It was $6.99, and I probably only used maybe 1/8 of it, if that much. The first thing you want to do is just take some out in a bowl, mix it with some water until you get the right consistency. I think it tells you 1/8 cup of water to like 2 tablespoons of paper mache, but I just kind of winged it. And as you can see, it's a little messy, but you just blend the water and the paper mache together until it forms kind of like a little dough. And then you're going to take that dough and we're going to roll those into balls first. It's the first thing we did, and we made several. And then after we got that done, we took it and we just started spreading it over the vase, as you'll see. Okay, once we have the balls made and it pretty much all over the paper mache, all over the vase, what we're doing is putting them on the paper mache while it's still wet. Now you want to make sure that you push them on really well, because they will fall off if they're not adhered to the paper mache. So kind of go around each of the little balls and make sure they're adhered to the wet paper mache. And then I would suggest letting it dry for several days. And before you put the balls on, you can add a little bit of texture, which I've figured that out kind of late in the process, but I know the original one has some texture on it, and this is not the same. I'm not trying to make it look exactly the same. I'm just trying to make it look close, but I wanted to kind of make it look aged and give it some texture. So I'm just taking a knife, I'm going both vertically and horizontally, kind of all over. I would suggest doing that first, then adhere your balls to it, and then, like I said, just let it dry completely, which would take probably at least a couple of days. Okay, once it's dried, I just used some paint I had on hand. I think if you wanted to use regular chalk paint, the Waverly and a gray color, that would probably be easier, but I just used what I had on hand, which was some house paint that was a flat, and added a tiny bit of black, stirred it together, and to make kind of a chalk paste and give my paint some texture, I just threw in some baking soda. Stirred that around, and then I just painted that onto the vase. Now my colors I thought were a little cool, so to warm it up when that was almost dry, I took some antiquing wax and I just watered it down, and I brushed it on, as you can see, pretty liberally all around, and then I took a wet paper towel and then I just started dabbing that off so that it really kind of went into the cracks, but not so much all over. But it did give it some age and some character, which I absolutely love. I know this isn't perfect, but I think it turned out really cute. You guys tell me what you think. Let me know if you would try this process. Before I go, I want to leave you with this Bible verse. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress, where I will never be shaken. Psalm 62:2. In this fallen world that we live in right now, our only hope and faith comes in our Lord Jesus Christ. And I pray that you will trust Him no matter what is going on in your life, because He will never leave us or forsake us. God is so good. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We look forward to seeing you again on Friday. Have a blessed Memorial Day weekend, and God bless.